All right, here we go, another 100 rounds. We are halfway with the Springfield Armory Hellcat Pro OSP comp. Yeah, let's see how we do. I'm gonna get straight into it. I'm gonna cut all the fluff. Just a couple things to talk about in the outro. We'll see you there. Enjoy and be careful. No, I'm just kidding. All right. This video is intended for educational and informational purposes only. All firearm handling shown is performed by trained individuals in a controlled environment. Always follow the 4 rules of gun safety. Number 1, treat your firearm as if it's loaded. Number 2, don't point a firearm at anything you do not intend to destroy. Number 3, keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to shoot. Number 4, be sure of your target and what's beyond it. Comply with all local, state, and federal laws regarding firearms. Do not attempt to replicate any action seen in this video without proper training and safety measures. The creators assume no liability for misuse or unsafe practices.
Hello, you. Welcome back here to the Pew for this 1,000 round review series of the Springfield Armory Hellcat Pro Comp OSP Comp. Round 500, this is halfway point with the Hellcat Pro OSP Comp, and loving it. I am enjoying shooting this pistol. Accuracy is so-so with the iron sights. The grip texture, the feel of it, it's like home. It just feels super solid. The trigger, I like it because it doesn't look flat, but it is very flat in terms of when you're pressing down on it. And I like the trigger pull. The trigger pull is heavy. It's about probably 5 pounds, I would say, which is for an EDC. That's what I want, as I had mentioned before in the Canik Mete MC9 Prime review. The slide serrations are a little smooth, kind of like the H&K CC9, but it gets the job done. And the spring is not as unforgiving as the CC9, where it's a little bit tougher to pull it back. This is much better in terms of the spring tension or the weight. Everything is just nicely put and good. I need to work on my accuracy with it. It's got some give in between the rear sights and the front sights. So all right, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate everybody coming in and supporting, subscribing, liking, all that jazz. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. We're going to be doing Blazer 115 grain full metal jacket at the distance of the normal, 12 humble tree, and 20 for the orange silhouette. Let's get her going. I'm just going to keep talking about it and feeling out the little things about it. I think I did shoot 124. Come on, let's go. Sorry, I forgot to do the gear. I'm doing Blackhawk Mag Caddy, a G code. Not this one. This G code, that's a smaller version. This G code Paradigm inside the waistband holster. You can switch it out to outside the waistband, but this is going to be inside the waistband due to the nature of the pistol. We the People holster. Sorry, We the People mag pouch. We the People mag pouch. And LAG custom mag caddy. Okay. First try, got it right. All right. Okay, let's load her up. It has little ridges here for your fingers, and I wanted to point that out. It's not a flat like, you know, like a Glock. This has got some ridges inside of it, which fit very, very nicely. And I want to point that out. And it's big enough that my pinky, even with the regular base plate on the magazine, it does not, my pinky doesn't go over. All right, 22 yards, let's take it slow. Let me see where I am. Wow, where am I? I don't know. Huh. Very strange. Try the bottom. I cannot tell what it is going. It's hitting for sure, but I don't know where that's hitting. I think it's to the left. I'm pretty sure it's the left side. I just don't know. All right, let me do the yellow target. Let's just see where I am. For crying out loud. I did not see where that went. Okay, there it is. Yeah, upper left. Upper left, yeah. Hey, yeah, it's all of them. That's all 10. I mean, it was all over the place, you know, but it's, at least it hit them all. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back to 20. They look like Swiss cheese now. Okay, cool. You know what it was? I'll give you one guess what the problem was. What? Did you say it was because I was thinking of... Yes, it was grip. Okay, I'll just stop there. It was grip. Let's go for the humble tree. Okay. Yes, grip, 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 grip. Who would have guessed it was the grip? Let's go for that humble tree some more. There you go. Come on, baby. There you go. Get after it. The injection pattern is very, very spread out. That's okay. It is what it is. There you go, baby. That's a double tap on that little one. Awesome. Yeah, I'm really starting to get into it. Really starting to feel it. Except for that 20 yard. No, come on. Super, still a little off. Have to aim right, but it is what it is, and I'm happy. It felt good to shoot that Swiss cheese with the 10 shots that were totally on. So cool. Yeah, I like it. You just grip it, grip, grip, grip. There is a big difference when you're holding and you shoot, and you know what? It's because I transfer subconsciously. I transfer my strength and power and grip, everything into my right hand as the gun shoots. I'm thinking I have to control it with my right hand. So my left hand is just like, oh, I'll follow where the right hand goes. And that's the wrong move. once you come up for the first shot and your left hand is gripping hard, the second that you shoot once, when your right hand starts to compensate, you have to think, oh, I need to keep holding on tight with my left hand. Because that I know that is what my problem is. And we become complacent because subconsciously we take over on that autopilot and our right hand starts to grip harder than our left hand. So I need to fix that, but that's my problem. Gun shoot's great. I really enjoy it so far. 600, come back for that. Stay tuned for the outro. Aim for center mass, pick up your brass, wash your ass. Say hi to your mom for me.
I know. It's not a secret, Pew. Gripping the firearm and holding it tightly is par for the course, but nobody told me. I'm just kidding. Yeah, it did very, very well once I got my left hand here and just holding it really tight, because once you grip here, you're pushing your right hand fingers, into the grip, and of course you're going to still hold on here with your right hand and push pressure in your palm towards the grip itself. And I know this is not very technical, but this is what I'm thinking as I'm holding the firearm. If I'm gripping tightly with my palm, my left support hand, then my fingers are already getting a firm grasp onto the firearm. So anyway, I get into my head too much, and or I don't, and I just let it go, and that's why I'm just limp wristing the firearm and just having it do its thing, because I'm having fun, but it's not being accurate. So let me know if you notice that about sometimes when you're shooting and you just feel that, or maybe not. Maybe it's just I'm so comfortable in this space that I just like, oh yeah, I'll just let the gun do its work. But we have to be engaged at all times in terms of being accurate. Nothing unsafe at all. It's just whether or not I'm going to be hitting things that I intend to hit, that I want to hit. So anyway, all good things. Yeah, I'm happy with the round 500. It did pretty well with those 10 shots. I felt very good, and I like that, and it was in quick succession. So I just need more practice, and also too, like, it's interesting when I have gone through this journey with I think it's 17 or 18 firearms so far. The first 5,000 rounds I'm shooting, on the different platforms and everything, I'm getting better with those firearms, and then also too in the rudiments and fundamentals, so it translates over to the other pistols, right? So that's going back to the ones that I initially started with. I'll be better because I have built that up even more over time. So so interesting, because I've been shooting for over 3 decades, and I'm just now getting serious about it. So very, very fun to see that process take place. In any case, it's not about me, it's about everybody else. What is your top tip for your grip? That rhymes, unintentional. Top tip for your grip when you're shooting and you notice that it's starting to slip, or do you have that happen? Or maybe are you holding too tight and you're just too rigid and it's not doing its thing? Oh, there's another tip that I was watching. I think it's from Jared AF. He was mentioning when you grip so tight, your hand naturally, when you pull your fingers together, what happens when you hold the firearm like this? You're holding it here. You have a nice grip, and as you grip even firmer, watch when you grip firmer, you see how it comes off to the left. It's because your fingers, right, are pressing the gun in towards your palm like that, right? So if you grip too hard and you're anticipating the shot, it's going to flinch to the left, which is interesting because and maybe that's what it is. Maybe I'm flinching off to the left, so I have to aim further right. Fascinating. So let me know what you think, what you have experienced in your shooting, and if that is something that you notice. I'm gonna think about that. Although I'm hitting on target, so I'm not too worried about it. In any case, we'll cross that bridge at another point. I just wanted to drop that in there and see what everybody thought. Okay, enough of that. Like, subscribe, comment, recommend, all that jazz. Not in that particular order. I appreciate everybody being here. Thank you so much. Come back for round 600. 照顾好自己，注意安全。